Guess what time it is? It's time for Little Fish Dragon Reviews.
Welcome back, Dragon Riders. Little Fish here with another Dragon's Review. I know it's been quite some time, but today's review is all about the gronckle. And you might be wondering why there's a hot burple hiding in the corner over there. Well, I figured since Grump is also a Boulder class dragon, I might as well put them together. So, without much further ado, let's get started. And I think I'll begin today's review with the Spin Master Mini Gronckle figure. This was released in a not-so-blind bag. Color is green with brown wings. You can see a nice pink mouth with white fangs and teeth. A little strange for a Gronckle to be green, but then again, a lot of Gronckle toys never really had the right coloration. I believe the McDonald's toy from the first movie was purple. And I do have that McDonald's toy, just not at the moment. Unfortunately, it is in storage right now, but we have these Gronckle figures. And from the bottom, these minifigures were also part of little play sets with dragon traps. But who would want a dragon trap? You want your dragons to be free. So this is the Spin Master Mini Gronckle figure. You can see all the nice texturing with all the bumps and the lines on the stomach. And now that we've taken a look at this one, and next we'll look at another Spin Master Gronckle. This is another minifigure, but a little larger than the blind bag figure. The coloration on this one is a little closer to the show version of Meatlug. And I have to say, I really do love the sculpts on the Spin Master minifigures. Unfortunately, you can see a lot of the seam lines. So you can see like the little box around there where the ears or little wings were put in the head. Not sure why there are holes in the feet. Guess they might have thought these might be part of a bigger play set, or when they were painting them, it would stand on little pegs so it could get a better paint job. Even though it looks like the legs might move, they do not move. I think the head moves. Yep, the head does move all the way around, though the ears are a little obstructed by the wings. So that's kind of nice that it moves. And this is the Spin Master Mini Gronckle figure. I really like this one. Next up, we will take a look at the Funko Mystery Mini version of the Gronckle. This was released around the second movie's release. As you can see, there's not really any texturing, but they painted on all the little bumpy spots. These little bumpy spots. In 2014, and none of it moves. In fact, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but you can see all the paint around the neck and the wing. So this is the Funko version of Meatlug, or a generic Gronckle, whichever you'd prefer. And you can kind of see that there are little claws on the wings. It's nice that they're painted, the claws on these wings are not. And just a little side by side, you can see that the Spin Master minifigure is a little larger than the Funko Mystery Mini. And in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Which of these two designs do you prefer? Just kind of do side by side. I would have to say myself, I kind of like the Spin Master version better. A little more show accurate, a little more detailed, but Funko is very stylized. And moving on, I think we'll take a look at the new Dreamworks Dragons Baby Gronckle, also released by Spin Master in 2017, meant for the ages above 4 years due to small parts that could be considered choking hazards. So this is the packaging. It's just got Toothless and Hiccup on the top, Dreamworks Dragons. Warnings, it says Baby Gronckle and it has a shield. And the back, it says Fly into Battle with a picture of a baby Gronckle, very cute. And these are all the different figures you could get in this series. Items sold separately. And it says more dragons to collect. I have not yet seen these two dragons. And again, released by Spin Master, not for the ages under 3. other side of the packaging with a little picture of a baby gronckle. And not really anything on the bottom, just information if you have questions about the product. You can also visit spinmaster.com. So now that we've taken a look at the packaging, let's open it up and take a closer look at our baby gronckle. And just to note, each dragon comes in a little blister pack, and they're held in with rubber or plastic ties. So it should be pretty easy to get those off. One's around the mouth, one is around the tail. So it looks like it just goes from the mouth to the tail. So you see the rubber band connecting right there. Should be pretty easy to get off. It's kind of, well, you could cut it off also, but if you want to just remove it, just take it off the tongue. And our baby gronckle is free. And from this angle, it looks like it has antlers. A dragon with antlers instead of wings. Pretty interesting. So already this is a pretty awesome sculpt. I like that it's got the tongue out. Looks like the head can move, so let's see. Yep, head can move. The legs still do not move, but head movement is pretty good. It's a little bit of excess plastic on the wings, but that seems to be easily removed. There's too big a gap between the body and the head. You can kind of see the little peg in the middle there. Try to squish that together a little better. Yep, there we go. Also, the seam line along the jaw is a little too noticeable, but I guess they had to be made in separate pieces. From the top and from the bottom. And Spin Master, I just love these sculpts. Wings, and again you can see the little spot where the wings were inserted, so this is why they say these are not meant for the ages 3 and under, because small pieces. But this is our baby gronckle. Now let's take a closer look at the baby gronckle as compared to the regular gronckle. So baby gronckle, big gronckle. The big gronckle actually looks a lot smaller than the baby gronckle. From the side and the back, other side, and back to the front. And in the comments below, let me know which one of these you prefer. Is it the baby gronckle or the version of Meatlug? And now that we have taken a look at our gronckle party, let's take a closer look at our favorite hot purple, Grump. So this is Boulder Class Dragon. Grump, the hot purple. A little bit of a paint smudge on his eyelid. Head does not move on this figure, nor do the legs, but for a lazy dragon, doesn't really need to move too much. Bit of an open seam over there on the leg. There is some nice paint highlights on his back. And again, you can really see where the pieces were puzzled together. So the legs are a different piece, as well as the head. And once again, Spin Master does an incredible job sculpting these dragons. I really do love these minifigures. And that's pretty much all there is to our Grump. So here we have it, our Boulder Class lineup. 1 Funko Mystery Minis figure, and 4 Spin Master figures, 3 mini and 1 blind bag figure. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think. In my opinion, I feel like Meatlug is such an underappreciated dragon. She doesn't seem to have quite as much merchandising as the rest of the dragons. We need a little bit more Meatlug love, and maybe a little bit more Grump love too. What do you guys think? If you like this review, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And for further content, you can always follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. And until next time, Dragon Riders!